Okay, so I found a cafe just across from the church. It's called Calves, and ordered lunch and a beer. And then after I have that, we'll talk about that when it gets here because I'm hoping it's going to be delicious because it's one of my favorite things. And then I think I'm going to explore a couple of these churches that we talked about today on the walking tour I took. So let's see how that goes, right? Okay, lunch is served. This is calves liver with mashed potatoes, and it's typically served with an applesauce or fried apples and onions that are sort of under that you see. Very common. I find that Europeans tend to eat more organ than we do in the States, unfortunately for us. So in addition to calves liver, I also really like to eat kidney when I can find it over here. So let's give this a taste and see see how it ranks. Okay, we're gonna dig in and try to get this. Try just the liver here. Check for the sauce. It just melts in your mouth. There's something about the combination of sort of the iron flavor of the liver with the sweetness of the apple and the onions, and try to build the perfect bite, which will be a little bit of the liver and onions, and some the mashed potato. I am a happy, happy man right now. Okay, guys, we're going to do a quick tour of the Airbnb here in Dresden. I love the Airbnb getup. So, first of all, I will do some tips and tricks on the Airbnb when we get to Paris. But I just wanted to kind of give you an overview of what we have in Germany. And we'll start with the kitchen. Blah, 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 da, da, da. What I like about having a kitchen in places like this is even as much of a foodie as I am, I'm not going to sit here and cook constantly while on vacation. I want to get out. I want to explore, the local cuisines and that type of stuff. However, when it comes to making a breakfast, doing lunch, something like that, this is real convenient, and it is a fantastic way to save some money. Let me show you what I got yesterday. So I got some rolls here, okay, and then in the fridge I've got all my stinky cheesy and meaty goodness that I can put on the bread. I got some butter, I got some Kronbracher, so really good beer, little milk, water, and orange juice. All of this with the bread cost me. I also got some instant coffee. Don't poo-poo on that. There's a story behind it. All of that cost maybe a little over 20 euro. If you had or attempted to go have breakfast, let's say at the Hilton that's around the corner, it would be 3 times that. So I have enough breakfast to eat for 5 days here in Dresden for very, very little money. So that's an excellent little thing about Airbnb. This is the entryway. Let me turn on some light. Yeah. And here's the bathroom, which this is actually a pretty good size toilet. For Europa, I've definitely stayed in smaller, and believe it or not, my fat ass can get in that shower, but very carefully. Here is the hallway. We've got some decent storage going on. You can hang some things up. But the pièce de résistance for this Airbnb is, by the way, living room, the working area, TV that I will not use, is this. This view. And Guys, it's only $60 a night. Okay, so I've had a relaxing evening today, this afternoon. Done some wandering around, I took a nice little nap, and now I have ordered supper, which again is one of my favorite things. Should be arriving shortly, and we'll take a look at that when it gets here. You know, as I said, when you're doing the Airbnb thing, you're able to kind of save some money by you know, making things for breakfast and stuff like that. That gives me a broader budget to the things I absolutely love and adore when I come over here, such as you'll see here momentarily. All right, the food just got here, so let's take a look. Look at that. So it's Wiener Schnitzel, right? So what this is a veal cutlet that you take and you hammer it out as thin as you possibly can go, breadcrumbs, and you fry it low and slow in butter. How wrong is that? Serve with a side of mashed potatoes and a green salad. Got a lemon wedge here that you typically knock it on it. Comme ça. And to be honest with you, when I do this, 50% of the time, I either burn it, and of the 50% of the time that I don't burn it, it comes out like shoe leather. It's very difficult to cook for some strange reason. I think the key is being sure that you go very low and slow on the temperature when you're frying it. Otherwise, you know, the breading is going to be totally burnt and the inside's still raw. So I'm about to tear into this, guys. Okay, if you don't mind, I am going to dive into this and see what we got here. Two of my most favorite German dishes in the same day. I mean, wow. It's perfect. The veal is tender. It's perfectly seasoned. The lemon just brightens everything up and just helps everything just open up into a beautiful symphony. This does not suck, y'all. Another funny thing of note is that with the Wiener Schnitzel, you could pick a side. And the choices of sides were fried potatoes, mashed potatoes, potato dumplings, potato and the cucumber salad, a baked potato with quark or sour cream, stuffed potatoes, whatever that is. I mean, who doesn't love a potato-oriented anything, right? It's delicious.